Now, can you tell these good people, brother, why this is not a new year in the African culture, in the African history? Why is January the 1st really not a new year?
Because there is no new life going on as it relates to nature. In nature, right now there is a dark, you see, dead situation going on right now. Now, when the trees start to bud their leaves again and the grass begins to turn, you see, green again, that is the representation of new life. And that will be around or about March 21, what we call springtime. You see? That is the organic and natural new year, because as we can see, nature has it set up that way. If we just pay attention to nature, you see, to nature, and not just solely the enemy. You see what I'm saying? Because nature is not the enemy. Nature is not. But the enemy did come in as it relates to nature and manipulate it to a certain sense as it relates to curriculum and teaching a generation of human beings that the new year, you see, is January 1 for a business reason and a corporate business reason only, you see. And of course, as we can see, it takes out your natural way of thinking, see. So you automatically are vibrating on a fictitious frequency as it relates to nature and nature's law is what we're saying here. Because that law alone is what we should be in tune with. Of course, not to disregard, you see, corporate law. That's not what we're saying, to disregard it, but put law in order, you see. And when you put law in order, that means you are living and abiding by nature's law, not man's, quote unquote, man's law, you see.
I like that. And I think a lot of people, man, miss that lesson because it hasn't been taught
At all.
But if you pay attention to that word nature, then you will know this is a season of quote unquote death. And what I mean by that is, look at the trees. Mm-hmm. The leaves done fell off.
Out of there.
Look at the grass. You don't have to cut your grass right now. The grass is not growing.
Come on.
So this is not a time, man, in the African culture that we say it's a new year.
There's no life.
No, man.